So last week, I got off work, went to grab me something to eat. Nothing crazy, just the same fried chicken place I always go to with my boys. But this time, it was just me. I sat down after getting my order, and before I started digging in, I suddenly felt like I couldn't eat. Like, I was about to throw up. Mind you, the food was the same, nothing changed about it. But for some reason, it didn't hit the way it usually does. And I was really hungry too, but I just wasn't into it. I found myself scrolling on my phone for like 5 minutes straight. Then I opened my notes app, started writing some random shit, and somehow I ended up writing about my high school days. The people I used to see every single day that I don't know anything about anymore. And if you don't know, I moved to another country after my dad passed away, so I left everything behind. My childhood, my memories, my day ones. Even though looking back at it now, I realized they were never really my friends to begin with. But somehow, I still find myself missing them sometimes. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I just miss what that time felt like. The days where I was genuinely happy and the innocence of it. And don't get me wrong, I'm still alright. I mean, I'm blessed in a lot of ways, but there's always this part of me that keeps wanting to go back to how things used to be. And while I'm writing all of this, I got my AirPods in and I started listening to some chill Afro Latino music and Spanish guitar type shit. And I guess that's when it really hit me. I just started seeing these flashbacks in my head, like what my life could have been. Faces of people I loved, and my dad was there too. And I realized something. A lot of people didn't disappear from my life because of beef or anything personal. Life just takes people away. That's just how it is. Circumstances separate people, whether it's moving somewhere new, death, or just dumb shit that's not even worth it. So I looked back at my food and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not trying to ruin my day more than it already is. So I put my phone down and I tried to eat, but I still couldn't. Like, my body was refusing the food or something, and that's not me at all. I'm the type of person to never miss a meal, and I overeat 80% of the time, so I knew something was off. So I just sat there and I figured I was probably overwhelmed. I'm no bitch or anything, but I guess my brain just couldn't handle everything at once. The stress, the overthinking, work, all of it was hitting me at the same time. Then the beat I was listening to ended and a new one came on. It was called Bolero. Shout out to AB for this masterpiece. And I swear, like 25 seconds in, I just started crying like crazy. Not just tearing up, I mean, really crying for like 10 minutes straight. You know that type of crying that hits you out of nowhere and you can't even stop it? That was me. And let me tell you something, that shit was embarrassing. I don't even cry in front of my family, but now I found myself crying in public like that. So I tried to calm myself down quickly. I have this thing where I squeeze my hands really hard to release the tension, but even that wasn't working. All I could think about was how tired I am, how much I miss my old life, my dad, how hard things have been for me and my family. I was too deep in my head. All I wanted was for things to go back to how they used to be. I even caught myself wishing I could just die to relive my life one more time, just to experience those moments again. It's crazy because it was such a simple wish, but at the same time, it's impossible. Life has a set of rules, and I guess one of them is some things you only get to experience once. And realizing that, that's what made me cry even harder. Eventually, those tears dried out and I calmed myself down. So after that, I left the food on the table, went to the bathroom. That shit was stinky, I'm telling you. Anyways, it's not important. I washed my face and my eyes were red as hell. They were swollen. After that, I came back and I'm not gonna even lie. I devoured that food like I was King Kong because you know me. I never miss a meal. So after that, I got in my car and I felt different. I was calm, I wasn't shaking anymore, and I was steady. When I drove off, I think that's when I said goodbye to my past. Not that it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. It really means everything, and I still find myself thinking about it sometimes. But I just accepted it. I accepted that things are the way they are now, and that it's on me to move forward and fix what I can. I guess you can't move on to the next chapter of your life without making amends with the last one. You have to accept that things won't ever be the same, and that's okay. It sounds cliche, but after the storm, there's always a calm. Just how the moon is always followed by the sun. Good days will come. And now, when I think about everything, I just see myself driving down a long empty road with peace in my mind. Because I accepted that my dad is gone, that those days are gone, that my childhood isn't coming back, and honestly, it's kind of a blessing that I had something so beautiful that I'd miss all the time. It's fine, really. It's weird to say, but I felt like a new person was born inside of me that day. Someone stronger, more serious, more focused than I ever been. I don't know who he is yet or what his name is, but I guess he's the one who's gonna be taking it on from here. It's been Heal Your Heart. Peace.